They talk about jobs. They talk about education. They talk about unemployment. They talk about the deficit. They talk about obesity and child obesity and hunger and poverty and the middle class. All topics but the one topic, which is families not having a bunch of kids they can't take care of, which will make every problem magically go away. And I know it sounds like hyperbole, but whether you do it as whether it's this country, whether it's Africa, whether it's continents, whether it's any culture that's having difficulty, the problems that face that culture, if you limit the family size and you keep the family intact, these problems will just slough off like Allison's gooey eggs. Mm-hmm. Every single...
Well, I mean, that's presupposing I am ovulating, and it's not clear.
Right. It's unclear?
I want to think I am.
Okay.
Just
I'd assume you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The point is, you want to talk about poverty, you want to talk about prison, you want to talk about unemployment, you want to talk about whatever you want, violence, crime. 98% of what we're talking about is just keep the fucking family together, stop shitting out the kids, and this shit will go away. All the entitlement stuff, the welfare and the government cheese and all the handouts and all that stuff. Everything just magically will disappear if you focus on one topic, and it's the one topic that's never addressed.
Right.
Interesting. It's interesting that there's one thing that needs to be addressed that's never addressed. But all this sort of, it's like there's a mothership. The mothership, I know this from watching Independence Day.
Okay.
There's a mothership, and the mothership is what you need to get to. You need to put the...
it's got a force field around it, though. It's impenetrable.
Yeah. But once you need to break the code.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You
don't smoke that cigar until the fat lady sings.
You got a virus going to upload into that computer?
That's right. I'm going to have a gold bloom. Put them in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you have to get the torpedo into the mothership, and then once you drop the mothership, all the little problems that surround it, they all fail as well. Now, what do? We chase every little fighter ship all around and go, oh, what about that little ship? Well, that little ship's unemployment. Well, go chase that. And what's that one? That's subsidies and government and handouts. And what's that one? That's education. Go follow that. That's prison population. Okay, what's that one over there? That's hunger. That's poverty. And no. Go after the fucking mothership. That's everyone staying together. That's mommies and daddies and not having 5 kids, but having 2.2 kids, and then all the other little ships die. And your politicians, all you do is give us your plan for how to solve the problem, except for your plan never brings in the mothership. The mothership, pardon the pun, is never addressed. Interesting, isn't it?
It's obviously a tough thing to talk about for a lot of presidential candidates because of obviously the race thing. And it's very un-PC and it's a slippery slope and they don't want to get into it. But it would seem like, I'm surprised Barack Obama doesn't. He has sort of a very unique angle. He's like, as a black guy, he can probably talk about it a little more frankly, sort of like the Bill Cosby thing. At least, he can talk about it.
Yeah, but that's his constituency, and he'll get turned on like Bill Cosby. You bring up Bill Cosby, I think Bill Cosby, who was literally and figuratively the father to, the nation's father, white and black. I mean, Mr. Huxtable was. He wrote a book on parenting. I mean, here's a guy who was the nation's parent. He basically said, hey, black kids, it ain't working. Start speaking English instead of Ebonics and pull your pants up. And they all fucking turned on him. And from that point on, message sent to any black person who was talking to a constituency. Yeah. Don't fucking talk. Don't bring up the truth.
I mean, if there's something that's so integral to, I think, to this country, it's, hey, fuckhead, don't tell me how to live.
Yes.
And you see that on both sides.
Right.
The people that don't want big government are saying, don't tell me what kind of light bulbs I can have. Don't tell me how to live. And on the other side, it's, I'll make my own choices. You just handle what you handle.
Fine. But you don't get welfare checks then. It's like, look, you can say as a son or daughter or stepson or stepdaughter, you're not my boss, Dad. You're not my boss, Mom. You don't tell me how to live. You can tell them that from your apartment that you pay for. And
that's a waste of my time.
But when you're in their house and they're paying your car insurance and paying your tuition at the college and paying for the mortgage, guess who has to listen? Now, we have a whole group of shitty, snot-nosed stepkids who are sitting inside the house going, you're not my boss.
Yeah, you're right. You're not the boss of me.
I'm paying for everything. I am the boss. Would you like some independence? And I would like to not be your boss. Move the fuck out of the house and start paying some fucking rent, and I won't be your boss. But they want it both ways. And I agree with you. Yes, this is the country of we do our own thing. But it's also the we do our own thing because we can. I build this studio because I can pay for it, but we're not in the country of somebody's going to build me a fucking studio or I'm going to have a tantrum or why isn't my studio being built? We live in a country that I think was founded on you want to build a studio, the government, get out of the way, let them build it. I'll build it, and then I'll pay a bunch of taxes from the revenue that I generate from it. We have a bunch of fucking self-entitled pussies now, and that group is growing, and you don't want to offend that group. So nobody's going to come out and say anything about that group because it's like stabbing yourself in the fucking eye with a ballpoint pen. All right. Now, where was I?